Let's look around and see if we can find any traces the shooter might have.
Not enough fuel. I need to refill it. Not enough fuel. I need to refill it.
I found nothing. How about you, Sam? Carla?
Nothing either.
I found a case, but I don't remember it being here before.
Go on. Place it next to the beacon. Let's have a look at what's inside. By any chance, was there a magnetic key next to it?
No, only the case. Why do you ask?
Well, I have seen such weapon cases while serving the country. You see, there are no ordinary locks or latches, which means it has a magnetic lock mechanism. The only way to open it now is with brute force. But we need some sort of tool that would fit the gap.
Sam, take a look around here and see if you can find anything to open it with. Carla and I will go downstairs and try to find a suitable tool as well.
All right, let's do that.
Carla, before we start looking for a tool, I want to ask what you found in Janet's room.
I found Janet's personal journal, and inside of it was this photo.
Why? Why would Janet keep Portia's photo in her journal? Was there anything in it that would explain this?
Frankly, Portia figured out that Janet had used ghostwriters for the past couple of years.
No, that can't be true. Janet's an amazing writer.
She probably hit writer's block, don't you think?
It does happen, but I think she has more than one way of dealing with it. I never thought ghostwriters would be one of them.
Even the best of us need help from others from time to time, Ruben.
Indeed we do, Carla. However, it is still unclear why the picture would be crossed out.
I think Portia and Janet became rivals over time. Portia started blackmailing Janet so she would stay away from you.
What? Why?
I think Portia thought Janet was... Portia considered Janet to be a distraction from your work.
That's insane. She had no right.
Isn't strong love always crazy? However, that's history. What makes me wonder is the present and...
Whether Janet could have killed Portia.
Even though this evidence points directly at Janet, my guts are telling me it probably isn't her. She doesn't strike me as a murderer.
I totally agree with you. I just can't imagine her doing something like that. Thank you for sharing your finding with me, Carla. All these deaths got me thinking. Is my project even worth it? My idea was to preserve life, not cause more death over it. That's why I have decided not to delay it anymore and introduce everyone to it today.
Are you sure about this? I'm not saying it isn't the right time, but it might be dangerous.
I don't think it is more dangerous than still keeping it a secret. Too many people were killed or hurt because of this project already. So, yes, I'm sure. And it's not likely that anyone is leaving the island soon in this storm.
Well, I can't argue with that. Seems you already have your mind made up. I guess you do what you gotta do. Anyway, maybe we should get back to looking for the tool.
There should be some tools in the shed. Let's see if we can find a crowbar or something similar to it.
Let's have a look then. I found the crowbar.
Great. Let's head back to the lighthouse.
Finally, you're back. What the hell took you so long?
We were searching for a proper tool to do the job, but we hoped the case would already be open.
Well, it isn't. Couldn't find anything to open it within this damn place. Did you manage to find something useful?
I've got a crowbar.
What are you standing there for? The case is right over there.
It's the sniper rifle. I'd better take a photo.
I'll be damned. It's an actual sniper rifle in the case.
But why would they leave the rifle here?
The case is rather heavy. Someone might have decided it would be quicker to just leave it behind.
I think that might be true. They failed to hit their target, their position was exposed, and there's quite a distance back to the mansion.
It's still a hell of an assumption, Sam. I don't know either way. The bigger question is, what are we going to do with the rifle?
What else? We get rid of it. It's too dangerous to keep around.
I disagree. It's better to keep it and investigate it. Maybe it will give us a hint as to who might be the shooter.
Do you really want to risk getting the weapon stolen and used against us again?
That won't happen. I'll store it securely, and then we can examine it.
Ruben, where would you even put the sniper rifle?
I have a couple of places around the mansion that could keep it secure.
Not disposing of it is just a security risk, nothing more.
Carla, it's up to you now. Majority decides. I say we keep the sniper rifle. Sam wants to throw it away. What do you say?
I agree with the Admiral. It's too risky to keep it. We should dispose of it.
There we are, Ruben. 2-1. You lose.
I really thought you would be on my side, Carla.
We'll do it simply and effectively. We'll throw it into the ocean.
I still think this is a bad idea.
The majority decided, Ruben.
I hope you made the right choice. I will go prepare for the announcement.
Admiral, did you see the...
What the hell is Ruben talking about? What announcement?
Right. He'll be introducing us to Project Genetica.
Is he mad? The culprit is after the project, and he's planning to show it off?
Ruben isn't stupid. He'll only introduce everyone to the project. And I assume it's something that the culprit might already know about.
But if he shows where it is, fine. I'll speak to him about it later.
You can try, but I think he already has his mind made up. Also, I was trying to ask you earlier, did you see a metal piece fall out of the case?
What metal piece?
Not sure. I only caught a glimpse of it, but I think it should still be around somewhere. It might give us a clue about the shooter. Let's find it. emblem of an eye.
It looks familiar.
It might be a major clue. Have you seen it before?
I can't recall, but I'm certain I've seen the shape of it somewhere.
There's a hole in the middle of the eye. It seems to be missing a piece.
Could you give me the emblem, Miss Page? I want to have a closer look at it. It definitely looks familiar, but I can't remember where I saw it.
Maybe if we found the missing piece, it would trigger your memory. I was thinking, it fell out of the case, so it has something to do with the shooter. And previously, we found the sniper rifle bullet in the cavern.
You think we might find the missing piece there?
Well, it's worth a shot, don't you think?
Doesn't seem we have anything else to go on with, so why not? Lead the way, miss. This place is huge. It will be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Then we better get started.
Well, you're probably right. We're here already, so let's give it a try.
How many years... How many... Won't open without a key. Won't open without a key.
Did you manage to find anything, Miss Page?
I think so. Could you give me the emblem? I need to check if it fits.
Sure. Take it.
I've put it together.
Soldiers used to joke about it back in the day. This emblem represents a group of very powerful people called the Overseers. They are the ones that make the world spin, any direction they please. No one has any proof they even exist. The only thing that's ever recorded is this triangle pupil.
Those overseers might be the ones behind all this.
It's a conspiracy theory, Miss Page. Believing it is the same as believing a goddamn fairy tale.
But this emblem is real, and it's here.
I just don't believe the Overseers are real. This emblem doesn't prove anything.
Why are you so against the idea that the Overseers might actually exist and be behind all of this?
Because if it was truly them, we would be in over our heads.
What? Why would you say that?
None of the stories I've heard about the Overseers end happily for anyone involved.
What stories did you hear?
I heard a fair number of them, but I recall Eyes of Alicia and Barking Dogs most vividly. The first one is about a royal family's jewels, which piqued the interest of the Overseers. The second one is about how they overthrew a family of mobsters.
Could I hear one of them?
Which do you want to hear? Eyes of Alicia about the royal family's jewels, or barking dogs about the mobster family?
Could you tell me the barking dog story?
If you want. The story takes place in the early 1940s in Italy. The Sicilian family was the largest and meanest crime syndicate around at the time. No one could touch them. They ran Naples, or rather, they did until the overseers showed up.
What did the overseers want in Naples?
The Sicilians ran the city, including the port of Naples, which is one of the largest seaports in the Mediterranean Sea. So my best bet is that the overseers wanted to take control of the port for themselves. They started picking the family off one by one. First, they took out the soldiers, then the capos, and then they got their hands on the Don. All the Sicilians fell victim to accidents, all within a week.
How can you know it was the overseers then?
The only thing that links the overseers to the eradication of the Sicilian family is the Don's death. It looked, or was staged to look, like he shot himself straight through the forehead. However, the bullet hole was covered with an emblem of an eye, just like the one you found.
Is there any proof that this even happened?
Only the local newspaper covering the unusual deaths of the Sicilian family. And an old copy of the photo of the eye that was taken for the article back then. Nothing else.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but where did this story come from?
I heard this one when I was still a lieutenant. An Italian joined the forces and shared a story his grandfather had told him about his hometown. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go speak to Ruben about his newfound openness about the project.
I'd like to join you.
Miss Page, I'd prefer if you weren't involved in the conversation. This is non-negotiable.
We could have at least gone back to the mansion together, and he just ran off. Well, whatever. I should grab a photo of the emblem before I leave. Nothing more to do here. Guess I should head back to the mansion then. Huh? What is Jax doing over there?
Carla, good timing. I need your help. My door got jammed and I can't get in.
What can I do to help?
I've been looking for a lubricant spray to loosen up the lock, but I couldn't find any in the greenhouse.
What about the security room? Maybe Lucas had some.
That's a good idea. I haven't checked there yet.
I'll go try and find it. You have another go at that lock in the meantime.
Thanks, Carla.
Lucas looked like a handy guy. He must have kept a lubricant spray around. found the spray.
Great. Try applying it to the lock. Huh, we're in.
Great. My work here is done.
Hold it. I need to talk to you. Come into my place.
Sure. I actually haven't seen what your place looks like inside.
It's the best suite around. Let's go in. What do you think? It's the best suite in this mansion, right?
You're right. It's gorgeous.
I know, right? I asked for it specifically.
Okay, Jax. So down to business. What did you want to talk about?
Look, I know I haven't made the best impression, and I acted up on several occasions. But I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry, and I hope we can look out for each other.
Okay. I could agree to this arrangement, but
But what?
as allies, we should be honest with each other. Yet you're trying to hide your involvement with the mafia.
That mafia business, it's not important right now.
Jax, if you want me on your side, you have to be honest with me.
Sheesh, fine. I already told you everything about it anyway.
Come on, Jax. Why did you start laundering money for the mafia?
As I already said, I needed money, and I wanted to get it on my own. That's it.
I don't get it. Why would you go to such extremes instead of asking Ruben?
Because I wanted to prove to Ruben that I didn't need him, that I could handle things on my own. Let me tell you a little story. It should paint a better picture of why I did what I did. Ruben and I became friends when we were students.
From what I figured, you were very close, right?
Very. We were best buds. Actually, I can even show you. I have a picture on my phone. Damn it, where is it? Where'd I put my phone this time?
Shall I help you look for it?
If you wouldn't mind, a second pair of eyes is always handy.
I need to find something that fits in here. I need to lift it up somehow. I need to find something that fits in here. I need to lift it up somehow. What's that? A USB key? Did Jax bring his laptop too?
Did you find my phone by any chance?
Nope, not yet. Do you have those photos on your laptop by any chance?
What? I do, but I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, never mind then. I'll keep looking for your phone. Why would Jax have a USB key with no laptop around? Something's off here. I'd better look into it later. I found it!
Great. Let me show you the photo. Look, it's me and Ruben on the day we met.
You both look so happy.
Ruben always used to help me out, but sometimes it felt like he was my friggin' babysitter. It pissed me off so much, as if I couldn't do anything without him.
Is that why you decided to get in bed with the mafia instead of asking for Ruben's help?
Damn straight. I don't need him to babysit me. I can take care of myself, even if it means associating with the wrong people.
Ruben's your friend. He wasn't selfish. He was just looking out for you. What you did is small-minded.
You weren't there. Don't talk like you know it all. Either way, it doesn't matter now. In the end, I failed, and I'll need his help to get out of debt. Now you know everything there is to know. Happy?
I'm happy that you were finally honest with me.
Good. You ain't gonna hear me whining again about trying to do things my way.
All right, Jax. This conversation obviously hit a nerve, but I'll accept your partnership offer.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone for a bit.
Of course. Oh, looks like I just got a new message.